Utah is an exceptional place. A place of awe-inspiring splendor. A place of important cultural influence. A place of profound historical relevance. A place of tradition. A place of learning. A place of family. But Utah is also a place of unique challenges.
The people of Utah have always supported schools.
Everybody cares about education for their kids because they care about their kids.
My son is starting kindergarten this year, so education is something I think about a lot.
Education is very important to the future of Utah.
Without education, it's very hard to create new businesses, new technology, things that keep us competitive in a worldwide market.
When I look at the education problems facing Utah, they really are unique.
There's a saying that the good news is Utah has more children per capita than any other state. The bad news is Utah has more children per capita than any other state.
With our large families, the ratio between our breadwinners and our student population, Utah is the lowest funded per student state in the nation.
We have a lot of kids in our families, and almost all those kids go to public schools.
Statewide, we currently have 3% of our students attend private school. The national average is between 15 and 10%.
On average, our incomes are lower than other states. We have a high tax burden that is specifically dedicated to supporting education in the state of Utah.
As a member of the State Board of Education, I see that our student population is going to be growing by over 150,000 in the next 10 years.
That's a tidal wave of new kids that we've got to house and educate, find teachers to teach. It's a daunting task for public schools.
As we were winding up the affairs of the Salt Lake Games, I actually worked full-time as the project leader of the Employers Education Coalition, looking at these issues. We began by comparing the statistical data of Utah to the other states in the country. What we found was really the nature of the coming crisis in the state of Utah, where we have a lot of children and we have relatively high taxes and low-paying jobs compared to the rest of the country.
We have all of the factors working against us. And if we have even a little bit of economic downturn, we're going to be facing major challenges in this state in education.
January 1986. Utah's economy is in distress. The state legislature struggles to rescue education dollars in an environment of plummeting tax revenues.
We called it Black Monday. It was the last Monday of the session in 1986. We got our revenue forecasts and they were down. They were down a lot. And the people who were up here had to make a hard decision. What do? They raised taxes, they cut budgets.
Not only does this pour salt on the open wound of an ailing economy, it sparks the largest taxpayer revolt in Utah history. Those dark days of the mid-'80s seem like ages ago. Strong economic growth during the 1990s allowed the state legislature to make historic investments in education and, at the same time, lower taxes. Despite such progress, the reality is that we are poised to fall back into many of the same difficulties we experienced in the past.
As an economist, the state of Utah in many respects looks quite similar to what it was in 1986.
When you take into consideration all the issues that we have to address, this is a point in time that provides us a very unique challenge.
We have to act now. We don't have the time and we don't have the luxury to hope that one day things will just change on its own.
I don't think we should discount some of the ideas and opportunities that are available, because the bottom line is we all truly want the very best possible education for each child.